Hey guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus and Leo. So if in your birth chart, Venus is in the sign of Leo, this is for you. Also, this would apply if you have Leo as the 7th house. So let's go ahead and begin here. If you guys don't know where your Venus is sitting, I've made a video to explain how to find it, and that is in the description box below. And I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some sort of clarity. So, central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Six of Cups, the Chariot, the King of Shields, the Queen of Shields, the King of Cauldrons, King of Cups, Page of Wands, Rebirth, and the Lovers. All right. So Venus and Leo, I feel that you're torn between a soulmate and a twin flame, or just two different soulmates, and you're trying to figure out who do you want to move forward with. Or you may be in a situation where it's them that has to decide. It's like there is a toss-up. It's like you see the good and bad in both people. You see the potential of both relationships. Now, whoever is making a decision, this person, once they have decided, they're going to move forward towards the person that they're wanting to be with. There is unfinished business between you and this person. I also feel that this is a connection where you're remembering that you have a past life with this person. It's like, I remember you from another life, or, you know, maybe if you're not necessarily saying it like that, it's like your soul just starts to remember. It's like, oh yeah, we have a contract together. You know, you're the love of my life. We incarnated into these bodies and our souls recognize one another. It just feels so good to remember. I'm glad to have you in my life. So I feel like you guys are just overall having love connections. You might have more than one love connection. And I feel like there's a choice. There needs to be a choice. Now, too, if there was any type of falling out between you and a loved one, it's like I'm seeing a reconciliation. There's a need for you guys to open up and communicate and resolve the issues. Now, if it's not a choice between two people, then it could just be that the two of you are trying to decide which direction you want to move forward in. But more than likely, this is some sort of decision between two people, because I can see the energies of feeling torn here. And, you know, you're trying to figure out who do you value, or who will bring the most value to your life. Do you make a decision based off of practicality or love? You know, so there are definitely some sort of decisions to make in regards to that. You could be dealing with an earth sign or a water sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, even fire energy is coming out. Aries, Leo, Sag, or Gemini. But, you know, there's decisions to make. You also might be with someone who has like a split personality. Or dealing with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I also see a connection where there is an age difference between you and this other person. Yeah, it could be definitely an age difference, maybe a significant to you. You know, especially if it's only something like 2-3 years older or younger. To you, maybe that's a big deal. I don't know. But I just feel like there's a significant age difference between two people. I also feel like there has been visitations during sleep. So your dreams are coming off more so like a visitation or like traveling, telepathic traveling. So maybe some of you have been having very vivid dreams, very lucid dreams. I also feel like for some of you, the purpose of your connection or meeting is to bring a child into the world. Now, that's not for everybody, but mainly for those of you that are really desiring to have a baby. Like that's something that you strongly desire. For those of you that want that, I feel like that is the purpose. I feel like there is a child being sent to you from another realm. Yeah. There's a need for you to really listen to your intuition. I also feel like your career path has something to do with you meeting a new love. So let's say, for instance, this can go for if you're single or in a relationship. It really doesn't matter. But if you were in a relationship and all of a sudden your career path changed and it kind of introduced you, it introduced you to this new love, you know, I feel like that is part of your journey and you're being asked to be open to it. It doesn't mean that you have to cheat on your partner, but there's a reason for this connection. And I feel like the connection is worth exploring. I'm not saying that you need to cheat, but there's something that you need to understand about this connection. If you're single, it's the same message. I feel like your career path is somehow connecting you to this person, this new love. I'm also seeing something manifesting here. Now, for some of you that are into spell work, I do feel like someone has been using that to cause a separation. If this works, if the spell worked, I mean, I feel like it worked because that was part of the destiny. This is something that was already written. You know, there's a reason why this had to separate. Now, if these two people that you separated remain separated, it's because they were supposed to go their separate paths. But if they're meant to be together, this is only a temporary separation. So you may only have a small window of time to get to know this person or to be with this person. I do see someone to be careful also about what you invest your time and energy into, because something might turn out to be a waste of time. If you purchase something, make sure you might end up feeling like you wasted your money on something. If you left one job and started a new job, you might feel like, I shouldn't have left the other job. Like, this doesn't pay as much, or my benefits aren't as good as the other benefits. You may have been misinformed about something. Somebody may have made some sort of false promises like, oh yes, if you work here, you know, we're going to give you this office and you're going to have this and that. And then you get to the job and you have none of those things that were promised, but they said anything to get you to sign a contract and to work for them. And that can go in a love situation too. Someone makes a lot of false promises. They promise you the world, but then after you get into that relationship, you learned that it's not what you wanted. So there's a lesson with the Hierophant being here. I feel like there's a lesson for you to learn too, a valuable lesson. You're going to learn how to appreciate what you have. So that is another reason why maybe, like I was telling you guys, I'm not telling you to cheat or whatever. Do what you're going to do. But you might find out that you made a mistake, but maybe that's the lesson that you need to learn. Maybe you don't understand the value of what you have. Or vice versa, you know, so somebody could have left you and then they're going to come running back to you. You as a spellcaster, maybe you have to learn how to better your spell work, or that you shouldn't use spell work to get what you want. Maybe that's a lesson that you learned, or at least certain situations, maybe you need to learn discernment. Don't just go casting spells on people that you really don't need, you know, doing stuff for the heck of it, and realizing that this person, I don't want this person. You can't make somebody come to you and then throw them away, you know, so just be careful. That's some sort of lesson that you might have to learn as a spellcaster. So either way, I feel like there are lessons to learn, the path that you're on. Pay very close attention to the details in your life, the connections that you're having with people. Pay attention to what's being told to you. Now, creatively, I see this as positive and negative. So let's say that, especially more so those of you that are some sort of entertainers or writers, I'm seeing you develop something, like you've been practicing something, you've been practicing a routine, you've been doing something over and over again, or you've just been focused and writing and writing and writing and just kind of getting lost into your creation here. And you feel like you've mastered something and you've gotten really good at something. You're like, this is good, this is good. But the thing is that it might not be well received. So you feel some sort of personal disappointment. You take it personally if you let someone read your script and they're like, this is shit. And you're like, I worked so hard on it. Like, what are they talking about? Or you shop it around, you shop your script around and no one wants to read it. You're finding hard, you're getting rejections everywhere. Even you as a performer, you're trying to get discovered and you've really been practicing, you've been singing, you've been doing all this stuff and you're not selling out. No one's coming to your venue. No one's coming to your shows. You get on stage and people are booing you. So you might be feeling like all this hard work that you put into a project is being rejected and not received. And you feeling like, you know, you just kind of feel bummed out about it. This can be, you know, in regards to work too. Like maybe you're trying really hard to get, you know, someone's attention and it's not working. I even see this more so, like I know I was saying like the spell work earlier. This might be a something in regards to spell work where it didn't work. You're like, what did I do wrong? Why I thought I made an attract. Even if you're not trying to necessarily cast a spell on someone, but maybe you do something to yourself. You're like, I bought a love bath, or I bought an attraction spell, or I made my own attraction spell. And you used it and you bathed in it. And you've been doing something every day and really manifesting, and then you still don't get the results. It's like this person still ignores you. It's not working. In that case, if you're trying to manifest someone specific, you might need to scrap that and just try to manifest who's best for you, who's good for you. So scrap that whole person in particular that you're trying to manifest and just be open to receive the person that's right for you, because there is an opportunity being given to you. But you've got to be open instead of being fixated on someone who's not for you. I feel too like you might be testing your limits with manifestation. Somebody definitely connecting. So too, I'm feeling like, let's say you say, okay, I'm gonna take your advice. Let me stop trying to manifest this person and just be open to receive, you know, whoever. And look, it looks like you do connect with someone new that is better for you, that's making you happy, that gives you a lot of attention, or, you know, shows you the type of attention that you like, you know, so you're not being ignored. You get someone that's willing to put in the work to be in a relationship, someone who understands that relationships are responsibility, someone who's motivated about working together. This can be the same thing about jobs. You know, it's like, let me do what's best for me. Let me stop trying to make something happen. It's almost like I get like the image of someone that's trying to fit a circle into a square shape. You know, it's just like, it's not going to fit. Stop it. Just instead be open to receive whatever fits with your life, you know, your desires, and let that unfold here. I do see you being matched up with a better job, or I see you being matched up with someone who is ready for commitment here. You're being aligned, so try not to fight against the tide. Try not to fight against what's happening. I'm seeing someone taking an oath or being sworn in with something. Even if it's not in regards to love, I'm seeing something about being sworn in. This could be something in regards to political, or it could be metaphysical, like some sort of initiation. Like, I feel like something is like, yes, you're the chosen one, or you've been selected, or you've been chosen. Now, this on a mundane level could just be, like I said, applying for a job. And out of all the people, out of all the thousands of people, you're the one that gets noticed. I also feel like there's conversations about having children. Maybe someone is talking about having children, or feeling like they're ready to have children. Also, if you have a child, there may be, your child may be wanting your attention or doing things to get your attention, especially if you just start to date someone or someone new comes into your life. Your child might occasionally be like, hey, I'm over here, or notice me. I hope you haven't forgotten about me. And you have to learn how to keep everyone happy. It's like, oh, I've got to, you know, show love and support to everybody. I've got to, you know, show my children that they're still important. I've got to show my new partner that they're important. Some of you are taking on a lot of tasks too. I feel like you're going to be busy. You also might just start working with someone, especially in a creative endeavor. I feel like there's something going on between two friends who develop like maybe a romantic attraction to one another. Yeah. So Leo in Venus and Leo, you guys are making some sort of love connection this month. So be prepared for that. You may have more than one option. I'm definitely seeing twin flame, soulmate. You might have to choose between those two. I feel like there's going to be a strong physical attraction to one of them, and the other one maybe not so much, or maybe you're attracted to these people in different ways. Maybe one person you're attracted to their money, one person you're attracted to their physical appearance, one person you're attracted to their mind. So it could go different ways, but I'm seeing you guys definitely making love connections here. And yeah, definitely a lot of earth. coming out, fire, like yourself. I said like yourself, I always do that. But yeah, if you're Leo with Venus and Leo, that could apply too. All right, so I hope that that resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.